Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am recording this on Thursday, December 17th. So I just want you guys to keep in mind that if you're watching this at a later date, any changes, there could be changes made to these mods. These modders are updating any issues that they have with them. They're fixing them pretty quickly. Actually, it seems like they quick them a lot. They quick them. Oh my god. They fix them a lot quicker than what we see on Farming Simulator. I don't know the deal with that, but today we're going to be looking at this mod. I believe it's called the IX record. So this is by the same modder that brought us the big record that we seen yesterday. This was released at the same time. Again, this had its issues, but it's fixed. I did notice a couple things with it. We will go over that a little bit later, but guys, these are pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of options with these, so let's go back to the garage and take a look at how much these things cost. And I didn't do that yesterday. We'll actually do that today as well with the record I showed you yesterday. We'll show you how much that costs as well. Okay, so in the truck store, they're under heavy duty. And we have the IX 3880, which is the big wrecker. That's going to cost you $48,603 cash. And today we have the IX wrecker, which is going to cost you $37,000. So let's buy one. Go into customize. And now I'm not going to show, when I get to tires, I'm not going to show all the tires because it'll take forever. And we'll get to that in a second. So the engine, you have the 6.8 liter Triton V10, which that's what it comes with. You have the 7.3 liter V8, 6.7 liter Power Stroke V8 TD, and then you have the OP iExtreme R&D. Gearbox, you have the torque shift, the off-road torque shift, which is 6 auto gears, 2 low gears, and high gear. Iggy's R&D, and I love how they say OP. Like, they let you know what ones are OP, so if you want to use these on your map and you don't want to use the OP version, you know which one it is, and you don't have to choose that. So this says prototype gearbox, 8 auto gears, 2 low gears, fast high gear. Then we have the off-road monster torque shift, which is 6 auto gears, 2 low gears, and high gear. Suspension. Again, there's a lot of suspensions, guys. There's a ton of different ones. We have base firm, the IX Jack Soft, the jacked firm, heavy work. Then we have ultimate soft, firm. Then we have the monster. That again, that says OP, and we have some active ones down here. Now tires, guys. There are a ton of tire options. Whew. Especially when we get into the mud tires. And I would love to go over all these with you guys to show them, but there's just so many. And on console, I mean, it just takes so long to scroll down. So, yeah, we're just not going to bother with that. I apologize. But check them out, and you'll see what I mean. There's a ton of options. Winch. We have the basic, the offline, and the extreme. And the extreme is another one where it'll just basically connect to anywhere on the map. It doesn't matter where you are. You're going to find something to winch to. Snorkel. We have the tall front facing, which is on the front, and then we have this one, which is on the back. Which you can't zoom out on this one, but that's basically what that looks like. So that's pretty cool. Frame add-ons, guys. This is crazy with the frame add-ons. So we have the wheel rack with repairs. We actually have this F750 pickup and the trunk. So that's pretty interesting. We have a flatbed, small maintenance, the seismic vibrator, small sideboard, small tank. We have a service body, cargo box, a dump body. So this holds 2 cargo slots. Now, I'm not going to check this out in the game right here in this video. And we were getting some lag right there, but you can't actually dump this. So a little disappointed in that, but I can see it because it really just acts as a place to to do the cargo. There's really no reason to dump it, but it looks very cool. Now we have the IX long bed. We have the long bed with supplies. Long bed with ATV platform. So, you know, if this modder is planning on bringing an ATV into the game, or if there is a mod ATV in the game already, I'm not really sure because I'm not on PC. That would be awesome. Like, you know, how awesome would that be? Okay, so now we have the rollback body. And we have the wrecker body. So again, these are just game changing in my opinion. Like, I don't mean to use Mr. Silly P's phrasing, but something like this really is. And again, it's just like the wrecker we seen yesterday. I just feel that this should have been in the base game. I mean, how do you have a game like this without having any proper wreckers? So that's very awesome. And again, guys, this is the same guy that brought us the mod yesterday, the big wrecker. This is Puppy Master, I believe. So yeah, he makes some really cool mods, and I really need to figure out what these. Oh, okay. Stronger, longer mini crane with supplies. Custom LC 3.8. Buffed mini crane with supplies. Oh, interesting. Okay, very cool. And also saddle high and saddle low. Visuals. Rear bumper. All we have are the forward mud flaps. You can see them right there. Rooftop. We have beacons of fog lights, roof fog lights, the roof rack, the SE roof rack. The only thing I can see is that the SE roof rack, you get more gas and you get more spare parts. So that's pretty cool. And you have a round beacon and a flasher bar, which you guys know I kind of like the flasher bars. Front bumper. This is where it gets pretty interesting too. We have the stock, heavy duty pipe. It's another stock. You get a different stock. The heavy pipe, slanted, and the IX650 stock bumper. Now, you have the heavy look bumper. Okay, so this just looks like a heavy bumper. But now you actually have the heavy bumper. And this adds like 1,000 pounds of weight or mass to it. Like you can see the front end squat down. And then you have the IX extra heavy front bumper. This adds 2,500, and it actually says forged from recycled railroad ties, that is. This front bumper acts as a nice counterweight for towing those extra heavy loads. It may affect handling slightly when not loaded. So how cool is that? We have a plow, and this is animated. You can move it. I don't believe that any of the mud or snow in the game is actually movable. And then we have the fog lighter. So under miscellaneous, we have, it says show your IX pride, and we have an IX visor, and we have IX badges. So I believe that's the IX in the grill right there. Yeah, it is. Exhaust. We have a couple different options for exhaust. We have the left side flap cap. Let's just kind of tip that up. We have the flap cap, heat shielded, stock, the IX650 default exhaust, which is right there, it comes off the side. Heat shielded back oriented lights, so this has the lights towards the back instead of the front. We have the muzzle. Those are always pretty cool. Just big beefy pipes. Man, trying to get this thing to the camera to work just is not fun. Outrolled. And the double standard. Rims. We have these different options here. Nothing too fancy, the rims. Pretty much all standard fare. Again, with the colors, we have the kind of camo, all your standard colors. And if we go down, the one thing I don't know about is these colors here. Now, I'm not seeing like any difference from the standard colors to these colors. I'm not seeing any two-tone or anything, so I really don't know what that's all about. And I've actually checked this with add-ons on the back, and I don't see any difference. So I'm not sure if this is something that's just not working at the moment or what. And customized, we have all the regular things. Exterior customization, again, we only have the hood ornaments, and we have the snuffles, which I like that little guy. He's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go back out and hop into one of the ones we have out there already and see what they can do, shall we? All right, so we're in this one right here, which we have the wrecker on the back of it. Pardon me. So if we press up on the D-pad to our functions, you can see use the wrecker body. Now, this honestly, and again, this has nothing to do with the modder. This is just how the game is. This is so like complicated to use because when we do this, you see we have boom controls, lift height length controls, lift width controls, and then lift depth controls. So triangle is going to control your boom. Right? Pretty easy, not too bad. Up and down, it extends. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to spin around, but you can't. It's just stationary. I think it's probably meant to be that way. It doesn't look like it's meant to move left or right. So we'll close out there. Now again, we got to go back into the operate. Lift height length controls. So say that controls the arm. We can lift it, raise it or lower it right there. We can extend it out, bring it back. Okay, so one more time, go back into here and lift with controls. Now if we spin this around and take a look at this here, L2 and R2, we'll lengthen that. So pretty cool. I mean, you know, great amount of options for this. Really nice. Like I say, it's just the UI in the game is just kind of horrible. So lift depth controls, press up on the D-pad to do that. So L2 R2 is left spoon retract extend. So we can do that, and we can do that. So very cool. A lot of cool options. Do this again. So I have the fast control mode wheel lift. So this is actually cool. This is the new thing that they implemented with the update, and this mod utilizes this as well. So if we select that, now you see we can drive and we can control this if we just press and hold L1. Now we can do all the things with that. So very cool. Now one thing I had noticed is that it's kind of difficult to get these to stop. This one isn't too bad. I did have an issue with the one with the plow on it earlier, but we'll check back into that. So let's get this out on the course and see what it can do. My God, my words aren't wording today. One other thing I should mention, if we go into the in-cab view in this, and this isn't like, you know, I'm sure this is going to be fixed, but the mirrors aren't working. They're all blacked out, and none of the instrumentation is working right now. But you know what? These mods are new to console, so you got to give these modders the benefit of the doubt. And so far what I've seen is these guys have been doing really good with getting fixes out to these mods. Alright, so let's just take this out, and we're not even in... No, a minute, this is all-time all-wheel drive. I apologize about that. This is. Oh, another thing, guys. You want to hear something? Check out this horn. That is a ship horn right there. That just, I got a kick out of that. So let's jack this up, shall we? Because I have the active suspension on. So there we go. Just lift that bad boy up. And it should definitely have no problem going over this here. Now, I don't have diff lock on. That'll probably help. Ooh, or not. Okay, so... Not even with a running start, we can't get up there. What? Let's try to get up over this one and see what happens. I mean, these big tires in this suspension, they shouldn't have. Unless I'm bottoming out, which I'm not. Okay, let's get off this and try this one more time in low with diff lock on and see what happens. No, it just will not get over it. Okay, now I'm definitely bottoming out. Alright, we got that off, so... Okay, so that's a little disappointing that won't go up over that. Again, though, there's, you know, if I had the that monster suspension on, it would probably get up over that like nothing. I hope. Let's see how this thing does with rocks. Okay, so let's just do this. When in doubt, winch it out. That's what it's there for. So now, like, guys, I mean, this isn't a rock crawler. So, I mean... This may be a little bit extreme for this vehicle. But you gotta try it out, right? Like, that's the only way you know. Whoa, okay. Oh, I see that glitch hasn't been fixed in the game. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, you know what? We have 2 other ones. There's no sense in even wasting time. So let's actually check out the plow. Okay, so with this one, it's the same thing. Press up on the D-pad and plow angle. Let's just straighten that up. And then we can lower it like that there. So let's just take this out and see. Let's just go right over here in the mud with it. So as you can see, the plow is just pretty much like decorative. It's kind of like a cool thing to have. Let's turn the plow though. There we go. Because like I say, I don't really believe that like the snow is pushable in the game anyway. But it looks cool and I like it. So the plow, it is like digging into the road there. So let's just lift that up. So guys, this is the iX Wrecker. This is by Puppy Master. Go download it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. You know, it's going to be really helpful to these guys to know what's working and what's not. And I believe he has a Discord as well. He has it posted on the mod thing, so maybe go join Discord. And if you guys do have any problems with the mod, I'm sure you can mention it in there to him. I mean, like I said, so far it seems like these modders are really, really trying hard to get these mods up and running for us console guys, and it's very much appreciated. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this truck. I sure see right there, it's a little hard to get this thing to stop. So I'm really enjoying these trucks. I think it's a great addition to the game. We're going to be doing another mod review. We're going to be doing it on the Frog Rock Crawler. See, those words, man, they're giving me a hard time today. But what I guess, and this actually came from Puppy Master. He actually commented on my last video, so very cool to that. And he said that the Frog Rock Crawler kind of doesn't play well with his mods, so we're going to do that in a separate one because I really don't want my game crashing. So, you guys know what to do. You can smash that like button. You can subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate you watching. And we'll see you next time.